Good morning. Yes. I started out in senior high school, so just like you are here now. Most of the members of N-Plec are my mates. So back in senior high, I started t-shirts for my mates. After school, it was my mates that did a lot of the recommendation. So I know someone who does this, I know this guy who does that. So afterwards, I tried different things here and there, then I'm here today. I run a business that is into design and printing. I've been privileged to do things for Samsung, I've done stuff for MTN, I've done stuff for iSpace. So iSpace, the CEO of iSpace, I used to work at iSpace myself. iSpace offered an opportunity for me to learn programming. And I took that opportunity. It was a free course, we didn't pay anything. So one message for you is to look out for opportunities to learn. They seldom come, you will have to look for them. I mean, if it comes, fine, but try very hard to look for opportunities to learn. Don't take things for granted. Make good friends, learn as much as you can, and trust me, you will go far. I'm very honored to have Mr. Josiah here, because he's mentored me, he supported me, and his business I still do things for iSpace, even though I don't work there fully now. So I'll be in this classroom, we'll be doing design and printing. I'll just tell you just about everything I do. So I'll be expecting to see you soon. Thank you very much and have a great day. My name is Madeleine Sapa. You can call me Kofi Selassie, but I don't speak English. You don't take me.
Let's go over the elements. Please come out. Yeah, the elements, the first one. You don't have to use all the elements in your design. Like when one particular design doesn't have to have everything, but I mean you can put a couple together. Yeah, so let's have which one here? Balance. Okay, so that's here. Balance is very simple. There's a principle. Okay, you go on. Yes, dots, color. So I mean obviously the color is there, but the colors have to match. Then the color there's contrasting colors, analogous, which are that? Monochrome. Monochrome is basically black and white. Yes, any other. Complementary colors. All of this. Yes, let's move on. This design, the weight is not at one side, so it's balanced. Even though all of these are here, and then this is here, when you look at it, you don't feel like one side is heavy. You notice it's quite balanced. You get it. Then there is a hierarchy. There's hierarchy, correct? Hierarchy is also a principle of design, correct? So hierarchy is basically placing important things. Like let people know. Let's say you are doing the file. Let people know what is important. Everything in there is important, but there are certain things that are either catching the people or they are more important. And then even the smaller ones, like there's still division. So we have this bigger, so online banking, mobile banking. Then the explanation then is smaller. So you have those details in there smaller. And then you have other things here. I can't really read this. You have the logo, you get it. So you put all of those things. You don't use one particular thing. Maybe your teachers, would know what I mean. Zingara Productions, we create animations for educational purposes, for information, and all other kind of things. So I don't have some of our work here, but I'll have to show you the should I say manipulation of images to create the illusion of movement, adding sound and everything to create an idea or simply relay a message to whoever wants to. So don't worry, we'll play this again so that we can focus more. to start with. So this is an advert course. So this is an advert that I did for Inato in 2019. They wanted to sell, just like my Dennis has already said, design. This is also another aspect of creative design. It's not just about the graphic design. Like he said, we use some for information, as you've seen in the posters, barbering posters. Some were just to show that this is where we do barbering and maybe bending of hair and all that. But there's also this aspect that also has to do with information. And should I say, I don't know, not just information, but some for entertainment. Yeah, so this is an informational piece for Benaton, so I'll let us watch it.
With a 5-year compressor warranty and a 2-year product warranty. Benaton air conditioners, being your cooler.
Thank you very much.
The family were watching a movie while feeling heat, so they switch on the aircon.
Okay. So you can also realize that, just as McDennis said, using the barbering photo, the first one that the hand painted one, you can see that we didn't have to say anything within the actual animation, right? It's only the end that they made mention of the cooling and everything, which now settles your mind on the fact that the air condition that they are using is able to do the job that it was made for. Yeah, so that is one side of animation. There are other ones for entertainment.
What I learned about when creating a design, it means communicating to the public. And also advertising your business.
Right.
And but it's also the social part. I learned about 3D and 2D. And 3D is about the height, the breadth, and the depth. And the 2D is about the breadth and the height.
Yeah. On the flat surface. Right. Any other? That's actually good. Let's do it. I think hey for you. Hey. Any other? Any other? If we are all guys, we're like you. Like you need to be like this. Yes, any other? So we go. Ask questions. Say ask questions. Yes, what have you learned? What have you learned? Those who took notes, yes. Yes, question good.
You said design.
Can you hear?
Design.
Can you hear? No, they have to learn.
I want to know, like, things that form part of design.
Break it down.
Like, example, pattern like this. In doing a design or creating a design, you can use pattern.
She's very good at it. Alright, so have a seat. Let's set. No, it's not that. Where's the I think you also know when you like that. So, like that. Watching, don't push it too much.
Elikem.
Okay, so our ID, see it is clear, and so you can see the writing. after the photo creation thing, that we shoot. So when you run it, don't start with it, start with the phone. Okay, so another one. Let's do. We should play music. You ask where's the laptop? Okay, back. This is got me. Yes, which you can use, so you can get something like this. So this can also be anything can be used. So there's a question. Where can we get a screen? So I'll show you. You can use this as a screen. You can use fine. Good. Yeah, that's insurance card. Exactly. What do you say? Phone card, but the other one. No, one of you when you are so use your SIM card, or you can get like a SIM card that you can just use that. So once you can push effectively, you can effectively squeeze the ink or push the ink through the mesh. It is fine. How that makes sense? I think it's possible. It's quite gummy. You know, this one, the one we are using here, the tip is like rubber. So I think it can work. Press it, not to press it. So lift it up.
It's not dry. It's not dry. So
You might want to press. Yes.
sir, please can you call it a support?
A what?
Support.
Platinum. Platinum. Alright, thank you. Okay. Who's next? After the others will come. Yes, we can. Don't worry. You get, don't worry. Okay. So I won't touch you. So let's use a lot of energy. Okay, so quickly.
Yeah, on mention that we need a bag that is carrying information. What information do you need to be able to see? What do your client want to see on the bag? Is it their logo? So this is the process.
Yes. Alright, so screen printing. I don't know if something is short. So this is a screen, and then we have the ink and then the screen. You put your bag down, like so. Give me a second. Yeah. Right, so please. It's okay. Okay, so wait. Hold it. Yeah.
One leg like this.
Press it. Don't too hard. Press it. Good. It's okay. So now press it like this. And then let it relax. Hold it. Alright, okay, that's it.
He made his class light. TreasureMaks GH. This is about what, the third year running that he's a part of what we've been doing here at N-Plec Foundation. He had quite a number of students as well, also introduced music during his session as well, and it's important to stress on music. Mark, how was your class like today?
It was great. Much better than last year. It was great.
Much better than last year. What comparing the two, would you say these guys were a lot more engaging, were prepared for whatever you had for them?
They were a lot more engaging. They asked a lot of questions. I like it when students ask questions. So I got quite a number of questions today.
And you did printing,
yes.
Screen printing and all of that. I mean, how was the process like for you in terms of this crop that you had?
So this crop, they were very eager to learn. So that's something I look out for, the eagerness. I mean, they had that. They were very enthusiastic. So they were very observant too. I didn't have to repeat a lot of times. I mean, I just did once, twice, and then they got a hang of it. So most of the things they did, I just walked them through the initial process, and then the rest, I just directed. I didn't really do anything.
One of the students mentioned you beyond the screen printing also walk them through animation and all of that. Talk to us about the decision to want to add that to what you were taking them through.
So I was supposed to do creative design. So creative design and screen printing. And I realized that the creative process is beyond just graphic design. Because I have a background in graphic design, I involved my friend Elikem. He's and I think after I go he'll come. So Elikem did the session on the animation because it's very important. Both are related, but they are not the same thing. They are quite apart. So Elikem joined my session. So together we did the creative design thing, and then afterwards I did the screen printing session.
Right. Let me just talk to Elikem about his decision to introduce animation. You're an animator, so talk to us. I mean, what it was that you told the students about animation. What did you tell them?
Okay, so it was usually a briefing on what animation is, the type of animation, because these things are not taught until you get to maybe the tertiary level, which usually becomes problematic for people who don't know how to draw. So for visual art, which is the base stage for maybe arts development, I just decided to introduce it to them to keep their minds around it and be thinking about it before they move on to university.
Very good point.
McDonald's has mentioned how engaging your session was. Was it similar for you when you walked them through the animation class as well?
Yes, I would want to believe that, because I saw there were a lot of questions coming through. People were able to relate to some of the videos that I showed them, and they were able to identify the type of animation also. So yeah, it was yes, which we didn't show, by the way. Yeah, so it was very engaging. It was very
guys, thanks a lot.
Yes.
As always, McDonald's and Elikem Quest.